On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Procrastinate.
To postpone doing what you should do, often because it is unpleasant or boring.
Examples:
Procrastinate about a big challenge. Procrastinate on my homework. He procrastinated the matter until it was almost too late.
Acclaim.
Praise or admiration that is expressed publicly. Verb, to praise or admire someone or something publicly.
Examples:
Acclaim the winner. Treated with royal acclaim. The actor's performance in the play earned her widespread acclaim from the theater community.
Proclaim.
To announce or state something publicly and forcefully.
Examples:
Proclaim victory. Proclaim law. The leader proclaimed a state of emergency in the country.
Embargo.
A ban or restriction on trade, commerce, or travel imposed by one country or group of countries against another as a means of political or economic pressure or punishment.
Examples:
Oil embargo. Economic embargo. The embargo on trade with the neighboring countries severely impacted the local economy.
Testament.
A thing that proves the existence or truth of something else.
Examples:
Give properties by testament. Testament to the superior quality. His wealth is a testament to his success.
Dishonor.
The lack of honor or respect, a feeling of shame or disgrace.
Examples:
Do him a dishonor. Dishonor of my family. His actions brought dishonor to the family, and he was disowned.
Acquaint.
To cause someone to become aware of or familiar with someone or something.
Examples:
Acquaint himself with a subject. Acquaint me with business. I recently acquainted myself with a new coworker by introducing myself and chatting with her for a few minutes.
Procrastinator.
Antonym for procrastinator, a person who tends to complete tasks as soon as possible, often excessively or prematurely. Someone who inclines to finish or accomplish tasks far ahead of the deadline or required time.
Examples:
Procrastinator tendencies. Procrastinator mindset. As a self-confessed procrastinator, she always finished her assignments the moment they were assigned, preferring to get them out of the way.
Fascinate.
To attract and hold the attention of someone deeply and irresistibly.
Examples:
Fascinate the public. Fascinate the young. The magic tricks fascinated the children. Hitchhike. To obtain a ride in a passing vehicle by signaling to the driver or waving one's thumb, To travel by getting a free ride in someone else's vehicle.
Examples:
Hitchhike a ride. Hitchhike across the country. She had to hitchhike to the nearest gas station when her car broke down.
Bathtub.
A large container, typically made of porcelain or acrylic, for holding water in which a person can bathe.
Examples:
Bathtub curve. Bathtub drain. I filled the bathtub with hot water and a bubble bath for a relaxing soak.
Writ.
A written legal order or command.
Examples:
A writ of summons. Issue a writ. He was served with a writ of eviction, giving him the notice to vacate the property.
Slacker.
A person who is lazy or avoids work and responsibilities, someone who lacks motivation or ambition.
Examples:
Office slacker. Unproductive slacker. The boss was frustrated with the slacker employees who needed to catch up on their work.
Sneak.
To go somewhere, or take someone or something somewhere secretly or stealthily. To steal or do something secretly or stealthily.
Examples:
Sneak a cigarette. Sneak out of danger. The children tried to sneak out and eat the candy.
Elicit.
To obtain information or a reaction from someone, usually with difficulty.
Examples:
Elicit a confession. Elicit a solution. Have you elicited a response from them yet?
Incompetent.
Lacking the necessary skills, knowledge, or ability to perform a task or job, not legally qualified or authorized to perform a particular task or job.
Examples:
Incompetent leadership. Incompetent employee. The incompetent doctor misdiagnosed my illness and prescribed the wrong medication.
Insecure.
Not firm or firmly fixed, likely to fail or give way, or not assured of safety.
Examples:
An insecure future. Insecure attachment. Children in an unstructured environment often feel insecure.
Picky.
Overly particular or selective, especially about food or other consumable goods. Difficult to please or satisfy because of one's specific tastes or preferences.
Examples:
Picky personality. Picky about details. My picky eater only likes to eat certain types of vegetables.
Loom.
To appear or take shape as a large, especially in a frightening way.
Examples:
Loom over the global economy. Loom on the horizon. The issue of divorce loomed large in his mind.
Meta.
Pertaining to or involving a higher or more abstract level of analysis, interpretation, or self-reference, often used to describe aspects of gaming, social media, or other online communities that involve self-conscious or self-referential elements.
Examples:
Meta-analysis, meta-language. The meta-description of a website is an important element for search engine optimization.
Postpone.
To delay or reschedule something to a later time or date.
Examples:
Postpone meeting, postpone event. Due to inclement weather, the game has been postponed until next week.
Evoke.
To bring or recall a feeling, memory, or image into your mind.
Examples:
Evoke a sense of awe. Evoke sympathy. This movie is likely to evoke strong emotions in the viewer.
Willpower.
The control exerted to do something or restrain impulses.
Examples:
Demonstrate willpower. Lack of willpower. With strong willpower and determination, he could quit smoking for good.
Boredom.
A state of weariness, restlessness, or impatience that arises from not being interested or engaged in an activity, task, or situation.
Examples:
Boredom relief. Chronic boredom. The long lecture on a topic I already knew left me struggling to fight off boredom.
Rev.
A measure of the rate at which an engine or motor rotates, often expressed in revolutions per minute, RPM, verb, to increase the number of rotations per minute.
Examples:
Low rev engine. Rev up the crowd. He stepped on the gas pedal, and the engine released a loud rev.
Neurotic.
Suffering from neurosis or excessive and irrational anxiety or distress, often about everyday situations and circumstances.
Examples:
Neurotic behavior. Neurotic disorder. The neurotic character is always anxious and worries about everything.
Plunge.
To dive quickly and steeply downward, to thrust or throw into something. Noun, a steep and rapid fall.
Examples:
Plunge into the water. Plunge a dagger through his heart. The company's profits plunged after the recall of their new product.
Frenzy.
A state of wild, uncontrolled excitement or activity, often characterized by chaotic or irrational behavior.
Examples:
Frenzy of activity. Buying frenzy. The shoppers were frenzied to get the best deals on Black Friday.
Scot.
A tax or payment, particularly a share or portion of something. A person from Scotland or a Scottish immigrant.
Examples:
Pay annual Scot. traditional Scot attire. The scot-free suspect was later apprehended for a different crime.
Diminutive.
Very small or tiny in size, expressing smallness or endearment. Noun, a word or suffix that indicates smallness in size or affection.
Examples:
Diminutive size. Diminutive figure. The diminutive kitten was easily overlooked in the litter.
Tug.
To pull something quickly and hard, often several times.
Examples:
Tug a rope. Tug at his hand. This movie tugs at everyone's heartstrings.
Bran.
The outermost layer of cereal grain, such as wheat or rice, which is removed during milling and is often used as animal feed or as a source of dietary fiber for humans, a type of coarse, fibrous substance that remains as a residue or byproduct in various industrial processes, such as oil extraction or paper making.
Examples:
Bran muffins. Bran cereal. Adding bran to your meals can help improve your digestion and increase fiber intake.
Flake.
A small, thin piece or layer of something, often with a flat or irregular shape, a person who is unreliable or inconsistent.
Examples:
Flakes of snow. Flake graphite. She found a paint flake on the wall and realized it was time to repaint the room.
Binge.
A period of excessive or uncontrolled consumption, often of food or alcohol, a spree or bout of reckless behavior or indulgence.
Examples:
Binge on social media. Alcohol binge. She stayed up all night binge watching her favorite TV show.
Outwit.
To defeat or overcome someone cleverly or cunningly by outsmarting them, to be more clever or cunning than someone else.
Examples:
Outwit a problem. Outwit his competitors. He could outwit his opponents with his quick thinking and clever strategy.
Snooze.
To take a brief nap or doze, often for a short period of time, especially during the day. To sleep lightly or fitfully. Noun, nodded politely.
Examples:
Take a snooze. Snooze peacefully in her crib. I need to snooze for a few more minutes before starting my day.
Mushroom.
A type of fungus that grows on dead or decaying organic matter and typically has a stalk and an umbrella-shaped cap.
Examples:
Mushroom spores. Mushroom cultivation. The mushroom risotto was delicious, but I couldn't identify all the mushrooms in it.
Tweet.
A short, high sound made by a small bird, a message sent using Twitter, the social media application.
Examples:
A chick's tweet. His latest tweets. We could hear the tweet of baby birds.
Distracted.
Having one's attention diverted or divided, being unable to concentrate because of being preoccupied or worried.
Examples:
Get distracted by an urgent matter. Distracted by a conversation. I was so distracted by my phone that I nearly walked into a lamppost.
Burrow.
To excavate a hole or make a tunnel in the ground by digging, typically for use as a dwelling of an animal.
Examples:
Burrow through the forest. Burrow into a mystery. You can't burrow through solid metal.
Owl.
A nocturnal bird of prey with large eyes, a facial disc, and typically a loud hooting call.
Examples:
A night owl. An owl hooted. The snowy owl is a large, white bird often seen in the Arctic.
Synchronize.
To happen or cause to happen at the same time or rate.
Examples:
Synchronize movements. Synchronize our watches. The ball speed will increase when the lower body movements are perfectly synchronized.
Circadian.
Relating to a physiological cycle that lasts approximately 24 hours, impacting physical and behavioral changes that occur over the course of a day, such as sleep-wake cycles or fluctuations in hormones.
Examples:
Circadian clock. Circadian disruption. Having a consistent sleep schedule is important for maintaining a healthy circadian rhythm.
Tempting.
Likely to attract or persuade someone to do something, especially something that may not be wise or safe.
Examples:
Tempting offer. Sound very tempting. The chocolate cake was too tempting for me to resist.
Outsmart.
To defeat or best someone through cleverness, cunning, or intelligence, to prevail over someone by being smarter or more strategic.
Examples:
Outsmart the competition. Outsmart a conspiracy. He could outsmart his opponents with his quick thinking and strategic planning.
Proofread.
To examine written material and mark any errors in spelling, grammar, punctuation, or formatting, to read carefully and correct errors.
Examples:
Proofread document. Proofread manuscript. The teacher asked the student to proofread the essay as part of the revision process.
Scrabble.
To scratch or scrape at something with one's hands or claws frantically or desperately, to arrange or rearrange letter tiles to form words in a game of Scrabble, equals a popular word game using a 15 by 15 square board and letter tiles, or a similar word game.
Examples:
Scrabble through her purse. Scrabble words. The kids eagerly scrabbled to find the hidden Easter eggs in the garden.
Reassure.
To cause someone to feel sure, to give or restore confidence.
Examples:
Reassure anxious patients. Reassure market. The pilot tried to reassure the customers that the planes were safe.
Disappoint.
To fail to meet someone or their hopes or expectations, to make someone feel sad.
Examples:
Disappoint the audience. Don't disappoint me. She worked very hard not to disappoint her boss's expectations.
Excite.
To make someone feel suddenly enthusiastic or eager.
Examples:
Excite the crowd. Excite rebellion. The news of her promotion excited her.
Reconcile.
To find a way of dealing with two or more ideas, needs, etc. that are opposed to each other to agree and coexist.
Examples:
Reconcile these differences. Reconcile a dispute. Sometimes it is challenging to reconcile science and religion.
Co-worker.
A person who works with another in the same company or organization.
Examples:
Coworker relationship. Argue with a coworker. My ex-coworker and I had different working styles, but managed to get along.
Sentimental.
Connected with or resulting from someone's emotions, rather than reason or realism.
Examples:
In a sentimental mood. Sentimental damage. Stop being sentimental and always speak the truth.
Wildfire.
A large, uncontrolled fire that spreads quickly through a natural area, such as a forest, grassland, or mountain slope.
Examples:
Wildfire spread. Arson caused wildfire. The wildfire destroyed hundreds of homes and forced thousands of people to evacuate.
Creditor.
A person, company, etc., to whom a debtor owes money.
Examples:
The creditor's claims. Bankrupt creditor. I asked the lawyer to initiate creditor negotiations for voluntary liquidation.
Toothbrush.
A small brush with a handle used for cleaning the teeth.
Examples:
Toothbrush stand. Power toothbrush. My toothbrush with end-rounded bristles is excellent for gently cleaning my teeth and gums.
Toothpaste.
A paste or gel used for cleaning the teeth and freshening the breath.
Examples:
Toothpaste hygiene product. Toothpaste tube. I always use mint-flavored toothpaste to refresh my mouth in the morning and at night.
Deodorant.
A product applied to the body, typically under the arms, that helps to eliminate or mask unpleasant body odor.
Examples:
deodorant stick, spray deodorant. Make sure to apply deodorant before going to the gym.
Makeshift.
Serving as a temporary substitute or solution, improvised.
Examples:
makeshift shelter, a makeshift solution. The team set up a makeshift tent for shelter during the storm.
Confer.
To have a meeting or discussion, to come to a decision or agreement or exchange ideas, to bestow something.
Examples:
confer degree, confer honor. The leaders of the two countries met to confer on the issue.
Embody.
To represent or exemplify something, to give tangible form to an abstract idea.
Examples:
embody my goal, embody a spirit of charity. The company's new products embody the values of innovation and sustainability.
Nominate.
To propose someone for a position, especially in politics or an organization, or some honor.
Examples:
nominate him for an award. Nominate government representatives. The organization nominated her to be the next president.
Obnoxious.
Extremely unpleasant or offensive, annoying or irritating to the point of causing discomfort or harm.
Examples:
obnoxious habits, obnoxious odor. His obnoxious behavior at the party made everyone uncomfortable.
Amaze.
To fill with wonder, surprise, or admiration.
Examples:
amaze and entertain visitors. Amaze everyone. The magician's tricks amazed the audience.
Millennial.
Relating to a period of 1,000 years or the year 2000. Noun, a person born between the early 1980s and the late 1990s, also called Generation Y.
Examples:
millennial record, the millennial reign. Earth's ecosystems are greatly affected by millennial-scale changes in climate.
Inefficient.
Lacking the ability or skill and not making the best use of time, money, energy, etc.
Examples:
inefficient use, inefficient management. The system is still so inefficient that it is useless.
Redefine.
To change the meaning or interpretation of something, to make people think about something in a new or different way.
Examples:
redefine customer experience, redefine our role. The video telephony application has redefined the way we work.
Juggle.
To manage or cope with several tasks, responsibilities, or situations simultaneously, to keep several things in the air at once, as in a juggling act.
Examples:
juggle a job and motherhood. Juggle with facts. It can be difficult to juggle work, family, and social life, but finding balance is important.
Consumerism.
A cultural and economic ideology that places a high value on the consumption and acquisition of goods and services, often associating personal identity or success with material possessions.
Examples:
anti-consumerism movement, global consumerism. The rise of consumerism has led to an increase in wastefulness and environmental damage.
Obsess.
To fill the mind of someone continually so that one can't think of anything else.
Examples:
obsess over her weight. He is obsessed with the fear. He's utterly obsessed with his promotion.
Squash.
To forcefully crush or flatten something, to suppress, stifle, or defeat an idea or opposition forcefully.
Examples:
squash a package. Squash a rebellion. I like to squash my grapes when making homemade wine.
Slack.
Lacking intention or firmness, loose or not tight, having a relaxed or lazy attitude.
Examples:
a slack rope. Slack performance. The team's slack attitude towards deadlines caused the project to fall behind schedule.
Hypocrite.
A person who claims to have certain beliefs or values, but acts in a way that contradicts those beliefs or values. A person who pretends to be virtuous or moral, but behaves in an unethical or deceitful way.
Examples:
environmental hypocrite. Religious hypocrite. She accused her boss of being a hypocrite for advocating for workers' rights while mistreating his employees.
Shack.
A small, often run-down dwelling or house, typically one that is poorly constructed or maintained.
Examples:
humble shack. Beach shack. The fisherman lived in a small shack by the lake.
Distract.
To draw someone's attention away from what they are trying to do.
Examples:
distract attention from the real issue. Distract public opinion. Please don't distract me while I'm studying.
Jade.
A green or white mineral, typically composed of jadeite or nephrite, used for making jewelry and ornamental objects. An old or overworked horse.
Examples:
a jade accessory. Decorated with jade. The jade sculpture was worth a fortune.
Perpetual.
Continuing for an extended period in the same way without stopping or being interrupted.
Examples:
perpetual motion machine. Perpetual struggle. The company employs a perpetual inventory system.
Horrendous.
Causing horror, shock, or a feeling of extreme disgust, extremely unpleasant or terrifying.
Examples:
horrendous traffic, a horrendous crime. The horrendous storm caused massive flooding in the town and destroyed many houses.
Embarrass.
To cause someone to feel awkward, worried, or ashamed.
Examples:
embarrass political enemy. Embarrass my project. He looked for an opportunity to embarrass that actor in public.
Congratulation.
The act of expressing that someone has an occasion for celebration or the expression of pleasure at the success or good fortune of another.
Examples:
congratulation on a promotion. A matter for congratulation. The congratulations from her friends and family were overwhelming after she won the championship.
Backslide.
To regress or slip back into a previous, less favorable state or condition. To relapse or backtrack, particularly with regards to progress made towards a goal or recovery from addiction or illness.
Examples:
backslide into addiction. Backslide in recovery. It's common to backslide in efforts to quit smoking, but it's important to keep trying.
Improvisation.
The act of making something up on the spot or creating or performing something without preparation.
Examples:
improvisation on stage. Jazz improvisation. He created a beautiful piece of music using only improvisation.
Agony.
Extreme physical or mental pain or suffering, often prolonged or intense.
Examples:
severe agony. Emotional agony. The athlete fell to the ground in agony after injuring their ankle.
Wonderland.
A place or situation that is delightful or enchanting, often characterized by a dreamlike or surreal quality, a reference to the fictional world from Lewis Carroll's Alice's Adventures in Wonderland.
Examples:
magical wonderland. Alice's Wonderland. The colorful garden was a wonderland of various plants and flowers.
Hamster.
A small, furry rodent commonly kept as a pet, often used in research laboratories due to their small size and ease of handling.
Examples:
hamster wheel. Pet hamster. It's important to clean your hamster's cage frequently to ensure their health and comfort.
Burnout.
The state of being exceedingly exhausted or unwell, either physically or mentally, as a result of overworking.
Examples:
burnout syndrome. Mental burnout. He suffered from job burnout because of hard work.
Pineapple.
tropical fruit with a rough, spiky exterior and sweet, juicy flesh inside, often used in cooking, baking, or as a snack.
Examples:
Ripe pineapple, canned pineapple. I love to eat fresh pineapple in my fruit salad.
Sap.
To gradually weaken or drain strength, energy, or resources, to undermine or impair someone's confidence or morale.
Examples:
Sap flow, sap strength. The disease has sapped all his energy, and he can barely get out of bed.
Paramedic.
A healthcare professional who is trained to provide emergency medical care to patients in the pre-hospital setting, often in ambulances or other emergency vehicles.
Examples:
Paramedic ambulance, emergency paramedic. The paramedic team worked together efficiently to stabilize the patient's vital signs.